upward.
Nintendo refused to make Super Mario Bros. Wonder for over 15 years. It finally departed from the new Super Mario Bros. Series, giving a fresh new coat of paint and a massive twist on an already amazing formula. If you're looking for an unbiased and critical analysis for the score at the end, go check IGN or Nintendo Life. Here's a random guy on the internet's completely biased Super Mario Bros. Wonder review. This is also my first video, so subscribe. One of the main differences I first noticed was the enemy variety. There are so many unique enemies that are featured in very few levels, giving each level its own personality and identity. For example, look at these adaptations of Macro, Smacro, and these screaming doors, and green cups. The unique enemies give significantly more level variety than the old 2D games and add new mechanics along with new guys to jump on. On the topic of new mechanics, you can now ride your friends. That's right, if your friends decide to play as Yoshi, you can ride them. There are now 12 different characters available to players, with 3 main categories: Normal, Baby, and Flying Baby. When I started, I thought Mario Wonder was going to be pretty similar to 2D Mario games I've played before. I'm a hardcore Nintendo fan, therefore I'm completely biased and love all Nintendo games, except Everybody Want to Switch. I have serious nostalgia for the new Super Mario games on DS and 3DS, so I wasn't too annoyed there was going to be more of that. My points were strong throughout the first level, and it did actually seem like the Wonder Seed was a bit of a gimmick, altering the level in a way that could have been done without some jog Mario has to find first. But I was severely proven wrong with the following levels, and I stand by my opinion of the third level being the best in the whole game. Don't judge me. I wasn't a fan of the new controls. They weren't much of a difference, but I felt like the change from the defaults I was used to were a bit gross. Z Alpha Ground Pound is disgusting. Then I tried it and it is actually quite good, but it removes from the basic form factor of the old control. I'm surprised I've gotten this far without mentioning the biggest change this game has made. It's not new in the title, and that's a good thing. Previously, all 2D Mario platformers were classified under the same name, New Super Mario Bros. When you saw the new logo, you immediately knew what to expect, and that's exactly the issue. People wanted something not the same, ironically, something that actually is new. While Mario Wonder isn't new in its name, it definitely has a brand new identity. It was also revealed that an unlimited amount of time was given for its development, which presumably added to its polish. Hear that, Game Freak? Speaking of things this game did better than Pokemon, online! Mario Wonder was the first mainline, not Mario Maker, 2D game to introduce an online multiplayer aspect. And not only does it work, but it works well. Once unlocking its capabilities, I never turned it off. While players did ruin some secrets, its positives massively outweighed the negatives. I found myself not only focused on getting to the end of the level, but also focusing on others getting there too. There were many instances where the universal code of communication was used, crouching repeatedly, obviously, and we, often several of us, journeyed through the levels sharing power-ups. It's just a shame we can't add them as a friend afterwards. Badges exist now. Another major addition to gameplay are badges, small ability-like items which grant unique powers from one of 3 categories. Action badges give new abilities to the character, often adding a new feature by tapping the R button in certain situations. Boost badges enhance your base abilities or give you a literal boost by automatically equipping you with certain power-ups that don't require interaction. Expert badges are only gained from completing harder challenges and drastically alter how you perform in a level, with a high risk reward, like auto running or invisibility. My personal favourite is the grappling hook vine thing. It's not that useful in most levels, but I find it fun. In terms of difficulty, I think I may be too good, which people do tell me that a lot. The levels never seem to challenge me, and I found myself getting bored of its ease. Even harder levels only stop me for a few attempts. I think that as the market grows, newer 2D Mario games are marketed towards more casual audiences, meaning that difficulty spikes are less welcome, leaving them to optional levels and special worlds. I don't mind this, but I miss getting to a random level and spending an evening trying to beat it. There were a few exceptions, but nothing like Darkside in Mario Odyssey, which makes you complete a very long course with a singular life. In terms of music, Mario Wonder didn't hit me for its sounds, more focusing on visual aspects. While there were a few catchy tunes and remixes, like the one playing now, none stood out as the Mario Wonder song. For example, here's the theme of the overworld levels in the original New Super Mario Bros. On DS. And here's the theme for the overworld levels in Mario Wonder. The older songs just seem to have a little more personality, however this is just a small issue, as other sound designs are immaculate. In terms of the world themes, Mario 1 has stepped up its game significantly, granting a less linear pathway and much more unique areas. Instead of grassland, a desert and a beach, there are now mines made of fungi, waterfalls surrounded by shining gold, and mountains made of clouds. While story is one of the last things you think about when it comes to 2D Mario games, it does a better job than most. Finally, Princess Peach has kept herself together and not gotten kidnapped. Instead, Bowser has just turned into a castle, I guess. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is unique, and that's something I thought I'd never say again. There are very few flaws and countless new and amazing features. I give it a very good in my opinion, out of 10. Thanks for watching my first video. And also, I know this game is pretty old news by now, but I wanted to give it a review anyway. Next video will probably be about Undertale or maybe Xenoblade 3. So, see you then.